Hello guys, this is fourteenth Splish Splash, and yes, this is gameplay when it comes to the World War II beta on PC. However, it's now over, and therefore I thought it was time to collect our thoughts and talk about what we think about the game, and especially what I think about the game so far, and the good and the bad, you might say. First off, I want to start to say that I'm happy that they actually put up a beta for PC. I wasn't sure that that would happen. It hasn't been the case sometimes when it comes to Call of Duty, so yeah, that was on the plus side. I have been looking into some technical mumbo jumbo, you might think, but actually it's very essential for a good performance in a shooter game such as Call of Duty. I have been checking out people that are really good at doing this, and therefore I'm gonna refer a bit to what I've just been reading and seeing. One good thing is that this game has been reported to perform between 55 to 60 Hz, up to 60 Hz when it comes to the beta, which is a really good thing. Former games very often has been low, down to 20 Hz, so this is a big difference, and this is where a new PC port, a new PC game should be in 2017, so that is definitely a good thing. On the other hand, it's been reported also that the player movement is not on spot even though it's 60 Hz, so I really hope that Sledgehammer and Activision will look into this. Again, all these kind of things are very important if you're gonna have a smooth and also fair and good experience when you're playing a shooter. So now we're getting into the discussion whether it should be only dedicated servers or a combination of client or and peer-to-peer servers as well. Now, people have also been saying, and those that have been doing these kind of measurements, you might want to call it, that during the beta most of the time, at least here in Europe, a lot of people has been playing on dedicated servers, which I also think is a thumb up. However, how this will be done or how it will affect the gameplay when the full game is out, I don't know yet. It depends on how many servers Activision will have active all around the world again at release. My personal opinion though is quite strong here. I think it should be only dedicated servers. I think that's the way to go now. And another thing that has been reported or talked about is the fact that you also need to have IP protected servers. That means that if you're playing, and for example if you're live streaming this game, no one should ever be able to actually see your IP. That's not a good thing. So these are the kind of technical aspects of the beta or the game so far, which lays as a fundament, you might say, for the actual gameplay and the map design and all that stuff that we are getting into. Now, if you've had any experiences like rubber banding or bad hit detection or similar, let me know in the comment section. It's always interesting to hear your thoughts and how you think the game is optimized so far. I made a video earlier where I listed 6 things that I didn't like so much about the beta when it comes to the PS4 version. And if you want to, you can check that out, but right now I'm gonna get back to it a bit, since these are still things that I've been thinking about while playing also the PC beta. One thing that is of very big importance when you're playing a shooter game, and it doesn't matter if it's like Destiny or Overwatch or in this case World War II, is map design. It is hard for a game developer to actually make a map that is good for both team deathmatch, domination and so forth. But I think it's possible to actually get something at least in between that works all around the clock. The maps we've got and we've been playing in the beta feels a bit the same, because the layout or the map design is almost the same, but with different skins, you might say. Larger maps would give us more variation, and I really enjoyed playing those kind of maps in World at War. Also, this game right now feels a bit SMG dominant, to say the least, so that will also bring some more variation into gunplay, I think. Talking about larger maps and also maybe more people playing on the larger maps, I would like to see, especially when it comes to the new game mode called War, more players and bigger maps, really making it a big objective game mode. That would be really sweet, and hopefully also take away stupid choke points such as the bridge in the map we've been playing in the beta. I don't understand why they have designed it like that. When you get to the bridge, Sledgehammer decided to make it impossible to move over to the other side, you might say, getting into the defensive side if you're an attacker and vice versa, so it's kind of spawn protected. This kind of pushes people to sit back and snipe from the other side, trying to take each other out, and when you actually get onto the point trying to build the bridge, you usually get killed. Using smoke as cover is of course an option, but most people forget to do that. The graphics and the audio is definitely okay. However, if you compare to other games out there right now in the same kind of genre, it feels a bit outdated, and I hope that this will be taken care of in the future when it comes to the Call of Duty franchise. I think we need to see even better graphics. Now again, this is not the most important thing when it comes to a shooter game. The things I've been talking about that are related to the actual gameplay is of more importance. So if you are okay with everything I've been talking about here right now, then I think this game might be for you. I do think that the single player will be awesome. I've seen trailers and it looks really good. But will you pay $60 to get a game only for a single player? Is that what you're thinking? Let me know in the comment section. Maybe you just love the multiplayer, what do I know? But I know one thing for sure, and that is if you want a more authentic or an immersive game in the style of World War II, then you should look out for the Red Orchestra series or a game such as Infantry on PC. I hope the game will give us some kick-ass gameplay and great experience when the game is released. I want to stay positive. Thanks a lot for watching, people. Take care. Bye bye.